Why does South Korea want to have nuclear weapons in Seoul? Policymakers and think tanks in the States have given a warning signal to the Korean government for South Korea's indigenous nuclear armament. So, why? Clear opposition to nuclear proliferation is perhaps the fundamental view of the White House and Pentagon. The U.S. has long held that nuclear proliferation in the Korean peninsula would destabilize the region. Accordingly, South Korea's indigenous nuclear armament could spark a nuclear arms race and cause catastrophic results. Instead, the U.S. has been encouraging South Korea to pursue diplomatic avenues to address its security concerns. To ensure its safety, the White House also allowed the use of existing U.S. and South Korea defense agreements. Washington has also emphasized existing extended deterrence to South Korea, so-called the nuclear umbrella. This includes providing a nuclear umbrella guarantee, which is a commitment to use nuclear weapons to protect South Korea. So, at a glance, there is no problem because nuclear protection offered by the Pentagon would be good enough. Further, the U.S. has also committed to providing a variety of support including military training, weapons sales, and intelligence sharing to South Korea. Additionally, once North Korea fired ICBM missiles, Pentagon also increased its presence in the region by sending air bombers and strike carrier groups. Indeed, Washington also offered tactical guards as well. The U.S. troops have conducted joint military exercises with South Korea in order to deter North Korea from using nuclear weapons. U.S. resources and commitment were sufficient to decrease the concern of South Korea. Good enough. So, why? But, there is still a gap between South Korea and the U.S. More rapidly, South Korean public opinion is rising to hope to secure South Korean homegrown nuclear armament. According to a new poll, 87% of respondents believe that South Korea must possess nuclear weapons. Too high? So, what are the reasons? In spite of the U.S. nuclear umbrella, why do South Koreans pursue nuclear armaments so desperately? Earlier this month, a retired Korean military officer and now professor of national defense pointed out the problems with the U.S. extended deterrence proposal and South Korea's military measures. His articles in the series were released on the main media press in South Korea, Chosun. The followings are the main points from his argument. And, we could find the clues for the reason and real threat brought by North Korea. North Korea's nuclear threat has become excessively serious. North Korea's nuclear stocks and capabilities can never be accurately assessed by anyone. According to recent studies examined by RAND Corporation, think tank in the States, and Korea's Asan Institute, North Korea already possessed 67 to 116 nuclear warheads in 2020. The number is small when we compare it with China, Russia, or the UK. But, South Korea doesn't have. North Korea is estimated to be able to produce 12 to 18 nuclear warheads per year. Accordingly, this accounts for 151 to 242 nuclear warheads by 2027. It becomes a quite huge number in near future. North Korea also continues another quick step. North Korea's delivery vehicles have secured the technical achievement capable of hitting the U.S. mainland with ICBM, Hwasong 15, 16, and 17. North Korea is also capable of launching SLBM from under the sea by shooting its Pukseong 3, 4, and 5. These deliverable vehicles all show clear technical improvements. Given the stockpiles of warheads and ICBM range capabilities, the U.S. is no longer being outside of the strike zone. North Korea already announced its exponential increase in whole-scale developments. Tragedy comes from dreadful and supposed plans with these weapons. In the news article, the Korean professor drew a plausible scenario. This is called North Korea's 7-day war scenario. What is that? First, North Korea will hit nuclear weapons combined with conventional artillery guns towards South Korea. The presumable target would be South Korean Air Force wings, military headquarters, and presidential office located in the center of Seoul. The bombardment would be simultaneous attacks to hit strategic targets. Immediately, the U.S. will prepare for retaliation operations based on the concept of nuclear extended deterrence, promised to protect South Korea under the Mutual Defense Treaty. Since its decision will have catastrophic consequences, the White House will be looking for systematic next steps and retaliation methods, with deep consideration. Wickedly, Kim Jong-un wires North Korea's secret proposal to the White House urgently. Quote, Kim Jong-un will deliver his message like this. Our rocket troops of North Korea must attack the White House, and major cities including New York and Los Angeles or Alaska, if the White House launches a nuclear missile toward Pyongyang. More wickedly, Kim Jong-un may add additional conditions. If the White House doesn't accept my proposals instantly, the North Korean nuclear bomb will also strike Tokyo, Japan. Total retaliation against the U.S. Yes, this is the final warning in the plot of the chicken game. If you were the president of the U.S., what would you do to Kim Jong-un's message? Are these acceptable or reasonable trading conditions to prevent the devastating catastrophe of World War III? Some people may accept this because of the possibility of a huge number of casualties in South Korea, New York, and Tokyo. Kim Jong-un will also broadcast to the White House by adding this comment. It would be possible to save many lives if the White House abandoned the current South Korean government. I need only the surrender of the South Korean president. The U.S. must therefore choose only one ticket: defend Seoul or give up defending the White House and Tokyo, because North Korea offers only one solution. Under these circumstances, no one guarantees the U.S. involvement with military retaliation to defend South Korea.